reminder, please note the locations of the emergency exits in the gym. And for those of you that are in our auditorium, please also note the locations of all the exit signs. Please remove your caps and remain standing as our North Country Union High School JROTC posts the colors, and please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Class marshals, please seat our graduates. Please be seated. Today's graduation is truly a new beginning in so many ways. Not only for each of you, but for me as well. Like each of you, I'm amazed how quickly time in North Country has gone by. When thinking about new beginnings, there's a sense of sadness, because we are each letting go of something that we will all miss. The familiar, the friends and colleagues, the school cafeteria, the dances, the concerts, the athletic events, the award ceremonies, and yes, even that Block 1 math class. These memories, the relationships we've all established, the time shared, truly connect all of us to the North Country Union High School community. Even though we may feel this sense of sadness, we feel a much greater sense of joy and excitement as we anticipate the possibilities the future holds for each of us. To quote Dave Weinbaum, the secret to a rich life is to have more beginnings than endings. This sense of joy and excitement, the sense of hope and adventure for the future is what keeps us, as Bob Dylan would say, forever young. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the lights surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright, and be strong. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. And may your song always be sung. May you stay forever young. Welcome to the 49th North Country Union High School commencement exercises. Good morning. Our first class speaker this morning is valedictorian Caitlin Breyer. Caitlin.
Thank you, Mr. Rebar. Good morning, Superintendent Castle, Principal Rebar, teachers, faculty, parents, friends, and anyone giving us graduation money today. I'm going to start by saying that I am an extremely gullible person. When they informed me that I was valedictorian, my initial response was a spastic dance, a squeal sounding quite like a pig, and a few tears. A very professional reaction. After I collected myself and shook Mr. Rebar's hand, I started thinking, wait, this must be a joke. I didn't fully believe it until they announced my name today and no one else stood up. Throughout our years in high school, there have been many things that have stood between us and our successes. Today is really no different as I stand between you and your diplomas. But I promise my speech will be less painful than watching our class struggle through skit night. Over these last 4 years, we have essentially grown up. We have experienced hardships, and we have overcome them. Socially, academically, or personally, we have all been challenged, and we have all persevered. Looking forward, we have a rough idea of what we want to do, or at least an understanding of what we do not want to do. Albert Einstein once said, try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. I challenge us to pursue this goal. Create a life that is valuable, a life that is full of meaning and of vitality. Don't wish for a life where adversities are distant and things come easily. Instead, live the life that you have been given. Realize that adversities make you stronger, and those things that come easily are not always of value. Become the person who inspires you, and most of all, do not let high school be the best years of your life. Create a life that continues to fulfill you. To conclude, I would like to wish the parents the best of luck as they redesign our bedrooms into home offices. I would like to also make a special thanks to Mr. Revard for creating an environment of creativity, encouraging us to take chances, and most of all, for treating us with immeasurable kindness. Each and every one of us benefited from having you as our principal, and I wish you luck with your future endeavors. And finally, I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2016.
Our second class speaker this morning, salutatorian Janie Massey. Janie?
Thank you. Good morning, Superintendent Castle, Principal Revard, faculty, parents, and graduating class of 2016. During the process of composing this speech, I realized that it's impossible to write about a high school graduation and not bump into a cliche. Put one foot in front of the other, keep your eyes on the prize, take life one day at a time, and carpe diem are all cliches worthy of an eye roll. But a comforting truth can be found in each of them. Millions of people live their lives by these words, only reminding us that we are not alone, that the struggles, failures, and successes that we experience are commonalities. The late, great Maya Angelou once said this about success. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. For a group of people like us, with such a broad range of interests, talents, and values, there is no better way to define a word that holds such power. We're all headed in different directions, we'll be pursuing different areas of interest, and we'll be reaching different goals. Our successes will be unique to us, yet all equally meaningful and significant. My new favorite saying, or cliche, is that it's all going to be okay. It's something that I've been told again and again over the past month while waiting to conclude this phase of my life. We will struggle and succeed, we will struggle and fail, and probably at times we will struggle and just walk away, but it's all going to be okay. These bleachers are filled with people who love us, people whose shoulders we have stood on, people who have told us to put one foot in front of the other, people who have taught us to take life one day at a time. See, it's impossible to write a graduation speech without cliches, but I'm okay with that. It's all going to be okay. We made it. That's a huge cliche, but it's a success that we can all share. Thank you and congratulations.
The presentation of honors medals. Superintendent Castle. We will begin our awards presentation today with our honor students. These scholars will receive an honor medal in recognition of having earned a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or greater for the past 4 years. Will the 2016 honor students please come forward to receive your medal when your name is called. Phoenix Alex. Caleb Anthony. Braxton Burchard. Desiree Bowen. Caitlin Breyer. Delaney Bryant. Mira Buck. Christopher Clowry. Cassandra Crawford. Emma DeSales. Jonathan DeRowan. Emily Dobler. Matthew Dumont. Tristan Farrell. Cameron Flynn. Jillian Fortunati. Priya Fritz. Patrick DeBorio. Kylie Jones. Allison Kelly. Parker LaCourse. Kirsten Legu. Janie Massey. Maddie Matthews Austin. Colin Myra. Owen Neto. Cassie Piper. Cody Raboyne. Teddy Randall. Ellie Searles. Scott Tinker. Erica Tweed. Thank you, Superintendent Castle. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Mr. Bob Davis.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the confined space of indoor graduation, please remain in your places throughout the entire ceremony. Please turn off all your electronic devices, and we certainly appreciate your cooperation. Thank you. Representing the North Country Board of Directors for the conferring of diplomas, this morning are board members Scott Boskin and David Gelling. It is my distinct pleasure to present to you the North Country Union High School graduating class of 2016. First member of the class of 2016 to receive her diploma is class valedictorian Caitlin Breyer. The second member of the senior class of 2016 to receive her diploma is class salutatorian Janie Massey. Caleb Anthony. Phoenix Alex. Delaney Bryan. Braxton Bircher. Christopher Clowder. Emily Gusels. Cassie Crawford. Emily Douglas. Jonathan Derone. Tristan Farrell. Matthew Dumont. Jillian Fortunati. Cameron Flynn. Patrick Gaborio. Kylie Jones. Allison Kelly. Parker McCourse. Kirsten Legue. Maddie Matthews Austin. Owen Neto. Colin Meyer. Cody Raboyne. Cassie Piper. Ellie Searles. Teddy Randall. Erica Tweed. Scott Tinker. Corey Davis. Desiree Bowen. Alexis Drew. Jed Wheeler. Freya Fritz. Neil Delavriere. Randy Acebo. Rebecca Allen. Alexis Alderman. Alyssa Ashton. Amber Archer. Nick Barrow.
Brooke Austin. Brooke Barney. Dylan Bates. Madison Boschman. Justin Berthium. Shane Berube. Dylan Bassett. Caitlin Young. Kayla Lewin. Erica Bogart. Caitlin Bouchard. Brandon Bouffard. Brandon Bowen. Braden Britch. Audrey Brown. Ryland Brown. Shane Karen. Cassie Tobin. John Carpenter. Hannah Chatomber. Isaiah Carbonell. Savannah Alberghini Giroux. Devlin Chambers. Cody Shaplet. Zach Charbonneau. Josh Coates. Leah Coleman. Michaela Columbia. Sarah Cubitt. Derek Daigle. Gabrielle Daniels. Alyssa Davis. Bethany Davis. Devaney Davis. Devin Davis. Jarrett Dawson. Mackenzie Caswell. Henry Delabrer. Connor Deschanel. Zach Winchester. Kristen Dobb. Mackenzie Drew.
Casey Driver. Courtney Driver. Rebecca Farah. Jacob Faulkner. Eric Godin. Kendra Fecto. Mariah Gently. Angela Gluck. Andrew Ganya. Dylan Gray. JC Gray. Ashley Green. Samantha Greenwood. Alicia Grenier. Desiree Grenier. Nathan Grimm. Andrew Whitner. Austin Geyer. Galen Handy. Sam Harvey. Haley Young. Skylar Hinton. Spencer Hinton. Carolyn Kushner. Sierra Nags. Mary Rebel. Alexis Longtime. Curtis LaPierre. Jacob Rose. Tyler LaPierre. Chelsea Uri. Thomas Lear. Seth Liberty. Haley Lyon. Katie Lucas. Nathan Martin. Silas Marsh. Jared Matthew. Kateri Maxwell. James Mayhew. Alexandria McVie. William McMahon. Riley Mead. Sierra Mead. Tristan Webb. Michael Morse. Quentin Morse. Taylor Naramore. Toma O'Keefe. Raphael Palin. Elizabeth Papalardo. Selena Patton. Matthew Paul. Jerry Pfeiffer. Jacob Pagani. Aslan Pion. Haven Provancher. Cody Villeneuve. Seth Prue. John Ricard. Caitlin Rice. Skylar Rogers. David Ross. Parker Royer. Eric Scott. Ethan Scott. Alexa Seacard. Dylan Simino. Ben Sykes. Connor St. Ange. Hunter Stanley. Zachary Stanton. Jeffrey Stevens. Bella Stewart. Jacob Swanson. Brandon Bayraw. Hunter Sweeney. Brandy Sweat. Devin Tatro. Anais Tullis Warren. Celeste Zerweck. And the final North Country graduate to receive his diploma is Christopher Zerweck.
students, on behalf of the North Country Union High School Board of Directors, congratulations, and please turn your tassels.
This morning's faculty speaker, Natalie Gillette. Natalie?
Hello, everyone. So, I'm cutting my speech down because it's the end of the day, we want to get out of here. It is an honor to be with you today, and it's also an honor to be your Teacher of the Year for 2016. Thank you, Superintendent Castle and Mr. Rivard, all faculty, staff, students. Why am I so nervous? This is so good. Congratulations to Caitlin. Caitlin, you probably noticed there was an eraser on your chair. I'll explain that in a second. Okay, I'm going to cut my speech down like a lot. Okay, the real world. We've all heard of it. The one thing I've never understood is when it actually begins. What I've learned in my extra decades is that it does not exist. Many of you have already had responsibilities that some adults will never even dream of. Many of you have had life experiences that set you apart from your counterparts already. I know we can all agree that we have all been through good times and bad times, and we're here and you made it. Yeah! I'm not here to tell you today what life will be like in the real world. I am here to offer up advice, so your progress going forward will be a little easier. How do I offer you, with your futures ahead, any kind of advice? If my classroom is an accurate cross-section of you, you already know everything. I want to talk about something that we all use every day, erasers. How many of you have ever erased a mistake? Raise your hands. Pretty much everybody in here. In my visual arts classroom, we do something different with erasers. We use them as tools. Most of us, we use erasers to help us perfect the imperfect. But today and every day from now on, I would ask you to join many of my art students in changing your thinking as you move forward, to see the mistakes as the most important key to real success, and to see the eraser as a symbol for recognizing this. Keep using the eraser, but see it for what it stands for. If you want to leave here by noon, which we're getting there, I'm not going to recount the mistakes I've learned from. I'm just going to tell you 2 stories. When mistakes are viewed as tools, they have the ability to reshape our thinking. And like the eraser, they make us aware that something needs adjusting. They keep us accountable to our own actions. They let us know that we might need to end the scene and take 2. We all have dropped the ball. We all have done something we later regretted. We all make mistakes, some more frequently than others. If I can send you any words of advice as you launch into this next chapter, they are these. Do not fear admitting that you've made a mistake. Own them and learn from them. Don't cover them up. Don't eradicate them. Learn from them. Use that eraser moment to reshape your future. Don't brush off the mistake and rationalize your way out of recognizing your role in making it. Own it and be a better person because of it. Making a mistake means that you're human. Making a mistake means that there is still room to grow, no matter how famous you are or become. Remember me. No matter how intelligent or educated you are or become, no matter how much money you have or don't have, everyone makes mistakes. What everyone does not do, however, is learn from them. That is my belief, the essence of true ignorance. True knowledge, however, is reshaping and reworking yourself for the better after recognizing your mistake. So I'm going to tell you 2 quick stories, and hopefully you laugh at one. If making a mistake means that you're alive, then I am very alive. And I'd like to share this one story right now about my most recent mistake. As many of you know, this winter I stepped out of my role as the head coach for the North Country snowboard team. It was a very, very difficult decision, but because I truly believe that you define what's important to you by what you dedicate your time to, I resigned from coaching so I could redevelop my brand as a professional artist. My first degree is a Bachelor of Fine Arts, so I kind of let go of that when I taught. I set a lofty goal of getting an art show, redeveloping a website, new business cards, starting a small business, all since September. So I waited, I got a show at the Natural Food Store in town. I waited a week before my opening to make the majority of my work, which is usual for me. 70 hours straight of studio time, 8 paintings later I did it. I got it done and it was awesome. It was not easy. Many people came to my opening, and I was surrounded by friends and community that were there to celebrate, and it was great. I was interviewed by some local papers. I was feeling pretty good. And then my mother calls me. Mothers are very good at sobering us up. She asked me a question over the phone. Did you know that you spelled something wrong on your new business cards? I freeze. I had just distributed 200 of these. I misspelled the word professional on my business cards. That was an expensive mistake. What I learned was that the cloud 9 that I was literally squatting on, I came right back down, and I realized that I had so much on my plate that I stopped paying attention to the details, and those matter. Almost done. Last story, ready? When I was 8, I had red hair. I was born a ginger. I walked up to my Aunt Melanie and asked her when the baby was due. She was not pregnant. I learned that lesson hard. Never ask Aunt Melanie if she's pregnant, or any other woman ever again. Kids, do not let mistakes define you. Let them reshape you. Let them allow you to learn how to be graceful and humble. Let them remind you that life is full of so many things. Joy, sadness, and always, always the opportunity to become a little bit better at being human. Last time I checked, we were all human. There was that one kid, but... Caitlin, the eraser. Now it makes a little more sense, right? So I gave Caitlin an eraser of the Eiffel Tower because Caitlin, our valedictorian, and I had the opportunity to travel through Europe on our visual arts enrichment trip. So she has an eraser of the Eiffel Tower to always remind her of where she's been, and of course the eraser symbolizes where you're going. North Country High School graduates, I'm so proud of you, eraser marks and all. Congratulations to you all going forward. I hope that you all may be well, that you all may be safe, that you all find joy and happiness in the little moments. And remember, you are who you are because of those little trip-ups along the way. Thank you.
Your senior class president, Parker LaCourse. Parker.
I want to thank you all for coming out today, and I'm sure you're all eager to get out, so I'll try and make this quick. So when you think about it, we spent the last 4 years, well, really the last 12 years, sitting in classrooms 7 hours a day for a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper that, on the surface, doesn't appear to do much for you, but it does. You can't exchange your diploma for cash, but it's going to help you earn some. And it's not going to go through an interview for you, but it'll get you that interview. And though I wouldn't advise eating it if you get hungry, it's going to put some food on your table. We might not think today's ceremony is a big deal, but it is. This single piece of paper signifies everything we've been through in the last 12 years. From when we walked in here 4 years ago as clueless freshmen who struggled with our lockers, to sophomores who thought we knew everything, to juniors who only wanted to fast forward into senior year, to now, this moment, when we all realize it went too fast, or for some of us, not fast enough. Either way, here we are. This piece of paper is the last page that someone else will write for us in this chapter of our lives. We won't have parents breathing down our necks reminding us to do our homework. We won't have teachers who we can convince to give us an extension on assignment we haven't even started yet. And we won't have the custodial staff to clean up all our messes. What do we have instead? We have something better. Independence. But the real question is, what will we do with it? So some of us are headed to the military, and some of us are headed to college. Some are headed into the workforce, and some are taking time off to become world travelers. But some of us are still completely clueless about what we're going to do. And that's okay. Whatever we decide to do, we'll do it with purpose. We'll live our lives with conviction and integrity. We'll live our lives with compassion and the knowledge that our lives is a sum total of what we make them. No one's going to spoon feed us knowledge. We're going to have to go out and seek it on our own. I guess it's like we're freshmen again. But this time, it isn't lockers and crowded hallways we're going to have to navigate. It's life. It won't be easy, but we'll do it. And we'll do it with fond memories of this school, and with knowledge that the people we love and love us in turn, our families, our teachers, will still be rooting for us, sending us love and support that, unlike high school, will never come to an end. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2016.
Class marshals, please lead our graduates from the gymnasium.